Okay, welcome back. So you may be thinking that this framework is not so flexible as if you had your own implementation, right? So it's not true. Despite we have this chain of methods here, you can combine them or you can break them in your as you desire. So for example, let's say that we need to get this returned value from the add task, and we need to, for example, do process. We need to process it. Let's say it's a raw text, and it has lots of special characters, for example. So you can do this inside of the of your task, but you choose to do this outside of this. Okay. So how do we get this information, and how do we handle this information? The simple way, I will just copy it and comment this. So a simple way to do this is when you do some transaction, instead of do the assert here, you can use this keyword called result. Okay, I don't know if you remember that we went to the best practice page, and one of these best practices is the app result attribute. So using this attribute, you can get the result from the last transaction, the transaction that was executed by this statement, in this case the get URLs, and you can attribute this result to a variable, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, so in our case we are going to use the result attribute, and we will host this in this variable, and let's just assert result is equal to created, and it should work fine as before. Okay, but if you don't want to use the native assert, let's say you want to get, for example, the ID from here, and you want to insert here in the remove task. Okay, you can do this. You can split this this string, and you can get this information to feed the next one. Okay. So let's do a very dummy implementation. So for I in result, if yes instance I int let's get like my ID is none, it's not defined with an integer, so my ID is equal to string I. Okay, and I will break this. Thank you for this compiled, and I will use it here. So let's check. Let's check if it still works. I hope it will not. Okay, with ID none. So what happened here? Okay, I need to use the int here. Let's check if it works, because I suppose that every time Yeah, it was not work for T. So I guess you got the idea, right? We can have a processing to get this ID from here. We can split it, and let's say um, if let's try it again. If um, it will not work, so we can split it, and if we check, for example, check that the ID is the word is in this for, we can get the next one that will be our ID. Okay, we have lots of ways to get this information. I'm not um, uh, not doing do this from top of my head, but you got the idea. Okay, so we can use this result to do whatever you want, and for not for just for the first one, you can do for any an application. Okay, so let's stop right now and do other things in the next video. Bye bye.